This next tune is an ode to my early days in Hell's Kitchen in New York City. I think of a book written by the quintessential New Yorker, Fran Lebowitz, called Metropolitan Life. It's a collection of short stories. I highly recommend it to you. And one of the short stories is about New York City real estate. Um, so, for instance, stay away from cozy, right? And there's also another term called pre-war, right? Pre-war means there's no elevator. And my first place in Hell's Kitchen in New York, when I first arrived in New York, was one of those pre-war buildings. It was a walk-up. That means you're going to walk up. So I think of myself coming home late from jam sessions and gigs at 3 in the morning with all my gear, walking up all the stairs to get home. Also, that was one of those apartments where you have the shower in the kitchen, so you could put some noodles on and stir them while you're getting ready to go off to your gig earlier in the evening. The structure of the song, well, it's a Latin, I call it the Latin straight eighth. I'm a jazz musician. But the melody is an ascending line. While the chords are descending in whole steps underneath it. So it starts on a B flat minor 7 chord. Now, actually, when I was part of this incredible tribute to Pat Martino's life in the fall, and so in some of the discussions and whatnot, someone brought up this chord progression of these minor 7 chords that move in whole steps. So once again, my mentor is inside of me, speaking to me. Because that's how this tune is structured, and I had forgotten about these etudes that Pat had done on that type of chord progression. So, once again, homage to the master. But these are B flat minor 7, and then it moves down in whole steps, right? E minor, D minor, C minor, and then it goes down half step to B minor 7. And then the section starts all over again. So I have these descending minor chords with a melody that is moving up against it, right? So I always think of it something like this, right? The B section are major chords, right? And it really, so the A section is very loose and, I have the rhythm section playing in a halftime feel. And when I play the melody, I try to pull against it as much as I can so that I'm I'm almost not going to make it there. And I'm hanging on them, right? Their strength is holding that up. When we get to the bridge, we all come together in the pocket, right? In that partito alto groove. And it's in major. So E major, moving this time up a major third. And it's a Lydian sound for sure, nice. Moving to A flat major 7. Lydian also. They're moving in major thirds this time. So it's moving up, right? E Lydian to A flat Lydian. And then down a whole step, D major 7, Lydian, F major 7, Lydian. So we have this brightness where it comes together. Maybe that was the part of the story when I finally get to my apartment at 4 a.m. in the morning. And then back to that minor section, right? I love Miki Hayama's solo on this. It's very evocative of Chikriya Light as a Feather, which to me is a desert island disc, right? She is all over this. She has the kind of chops to do that double time playing. I think it's an amazing solo. And also the way the rhythm section is building this, right? So we have those A sections that are moody and minor and then the bright major key section. So anyway, that's the story of Walk Up, and that's the story musically of Walk Up. So I hope you enjoy the video and subscribe here. Every week I'm going to be dropping a new video and some background and hopefully some cool information about each of the cuts. Peace out.